Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, May the 13th, 2015. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's new government is likely to be sworn in tomorrow, Thursday. This after the Knesset today narrowly passed Netanyahu's bill, allowing him to appoint more than the currently allowed 18 ministers to his cabinet. Netanyahu has said that he'd like to expand the cabinet by 2 ministers and 4 deputy ministers. And staying with the Prime Minister, Netanyahu addressed the 5th Global Forum for Combating Anti-Semitism in Jerusalem last night, where he warned of the resurgence of anti-Semitism that he said is targeting Jews everywhere, saying this is happening not just in the intolerant parts of the Middle East, but in the unexpected tolerant parts of the West, adding that contemporary anti-Semitism doesn't just target the Jewish people. It first and foremost today targets the Jewish state. That's the nexus, that's the core, that's the focus of anti-Semitism. And the biennial convention of the European Conference of Rabbis convened yesterday in Toulouse, France, to address rising anti-Semitism and other challenges faced by Jews in Europe. Over 250 senior and chief rabbis gathered in the city, where a rabbi and 3 children were murdered just over 3 years ago. French Prime Minister Manuel Valls was also honored at a private dinner in Paris with the Lord Jacobovitz Prize for European Jewry for his actions against anti-Semitism. The Associated Press reports that the Vatican has officially recognized the, quote, State of Palestine. A new treaty finalized today, though not yet signed, refers to diplomatic relations between the Holy See and the State of Palestine, as opposed to the previously listed Palestinian Liberation Organization. The Times of Israel reports a spokesperson for Israel's foreign ministry told them that they were disappointed by the Vatican's decision, saying, "We believe that such a decision is not conducive to bringing the Palestinians back to the negotiating table." Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas is set to meet with Pope Francis at the Vatican on Saturday. On Sunday, Abbas will attend the consecration mass canonizing 2 Palestinians, Marie Alphonsine Gattas of Jerusalem and Mariam Bawardi of Galilee, into sainthood there. The Jerusalem Post reports that the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court in The Hague said in an interview with the Associated Press that she is waiting for Israel to give her information on alleged war crimes committed by the IDF in Gaza during last summer's war with Hamas, and that if she doesn't get it, she may be, quote, forced to just go with just one side of the story, meaning a full criminal investigation of Israel based only on information given to her by human rights critics of the country. Fatou Bensouda told the AP that she has not received official information from Israel and urged them to cooperate. Foreign ministry officials reportedly rejected Bensouda's warnings, according to Ynet, explaining that, quote, the International Court has no jurisdiction in this case, among other reasons due to the fact that Palestine is not a state. The Palestinians joined the ICC on April the 1st with the goal of prosecuting Israel for alleged war crimes. The Jerusalem Post reports that former Deputy Foreign Minister Dani Ayalon said today that he saw Bensouda's intervention in the matter as a political move and that she should let Israeli authorities do their job, meaning Israel's own unbiased and independent investigation into the Gaza conflict. He said that a democracy like Israel, which, quote, has a culture and tradition of investigating itself, should not be given the same treatment by the ICC as, quote, terrorists like Hamas. The World Jewish Congress said they would honor British actress Helen Mirren with their Recognition Award for her role in the film Woman in Gold, which tells the story of Maria Altmann, who won a legal battle against the Austrian government in 2006 to reclaim 5 Gustav Klimt paintings that were stolen by the Nazis during the Holocaust. The WJC said they were honoring Mirren for helping to educate the public about the story of Nazi-looted art. Mirren said being part of the film was an exceptional experience and that she was utterly moved to be receiving an award from the World Jewish Congress, an organization, she said, that does such important work all over the globe in advocating for Jewish rights. American pop stars the Backstreet Boys will be performing this month in Israel after they canceled concert dates last summer during Israel's war with Hamas in Gaza. They had written then, back in July of 2014, that they were greatly disappointed on having to back out of what would have been their first visit to Israel, and promised that they were working on new dates for the following year. And they delivered. The boys will hit the stage at the Ra'anana Amphitheater, the same venue as was set for last year, on this May the 19th, 20th, and 21st as part of their In a World Like This Global 2015 tour. And turning now to our programming for tonight, Wednesday, May the 13th. At 8 o'clock, international lawyer Harel Arnon discusses the legal norms that govern Israel's control of the West Bank in a Lawfare Project presentation. That's followed at 9 with a look at the historic and controversial West Bank city of Hebron with David Wilder. And coming up right after this newscast tonight, on tonight's In the News, students defending Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, May the 13th, 2015. I'm Teisha Bader.